himself a pat on the back after making it, and as a result gave away the penalty. Line-out time, Vodacom Bulls.
Oh, shame.
And Hendrik Wessels has been so impressive.
Everyone being the source of the jokes in studio today. I'm sorry.
He's so good though.
Yeah, he is good. He's alright.
He's played very well today.
Played
I've
well
been
today,
impressed, I must say. Ron Pienaar. Jan Hendrik Wessels to throw, to feed. Who lashes onto the end? Ulrich Low jumps at the back of the line-out.
What's that?
Commentators curse, knock on there. Bit of nuisance with the Cheetahs line-out, creating a little bit of havoc, and as a result, we don't get clean pull. It's Aiden Davis. Oh, he's taken out the arm. That's a penalty. He's taken out the arm, not the ball. That should be a penalty.
Doesn't look
You
like
don't
it.
share my vigor.
No, I don't share bigger there. I think that's looking for penalties there, Marcus.
You can't grab when two jumpers are in the air. You can't
But
grab
he
his arm.
He knew nothing about. He was going for the ball there, though.
But he grabbed his arm,
It's
and as a
all-
result, Ulrich Low couldn't catch. And as a result, it's a penalty. Vodacom Bulls. Thanks very much, KK. You want to apologize there, mate?
I do not apologize
concede.
for Ruan Pienaar's hairline.
You concede. Penalty.
I
Jan
concede
Goosen. Jan Goosen kicks. Opportunity to maul try here, surely. Still deadlocked. It's a quagmire at Loftus Versfeld. Yep, taking out the arm.
And do you remember
Clear as day.
that's what you guys gave me at Centenary House of Roads, Quagmire. Remember that? You guys called me that. Quite cool. Also, to all the fans, remember, Mark and I were Rhodes boys together. That's why I unfortunately know this man.
Jan Hendrik Wessels. That time he finds Renault. There's an early shove from the Toyota Cheetahs, so advantage should be applied. Ulrich Low. Jan Hendrik Wessels will go back for the penalty. Penalties now stacking up from the men from Bloemfontein.
At least, yeah, it's good to be on the right side of the penalty count at times. But yeah, it's just our discipline. It's just let us down again. I think that's why it's 24 all year at Loftus Versfeld. The hallowed grounds.
6.5 minutes in. If you're just tuning in, 24 all is the score. It's a deadlock. Territory very firmly with the visitors. Possession is pretty much 50-50. Again, Wessels finds look here. Again, it's an early shove from the Cheetahs. This one might be let go. A little bit marginal. The margins are razor thin. However, Jan Hendrik Wessels has the ball at the back of it, and the Bulls are charging now. They've dipped, and the arm is out. Another free play here. Yasser van Vuren marshalling his troops will go for the penalty, and this will be a yellow card. Someone's getting the cheese. I think it's Sekakete.
Let's go! Na 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 na. Goodbye. Back to
Sekakete
Blom.
gets his marching orders. We'll be back in 10 minutes. If he goes to number 5, he's at a torrid time at line-out.
Yeah, he really has struggled as Sekakete.
He's more accustomed to the side of the scrum, and that's where he kind of made a bit of a name for himself at the line. But he's been in the rugby wilderness for some time. Ronok, almost another early shot. Cheetahs playing with fire at Loftus Versfeld. Jan Hendrik Wessels has the ball at the back of this maul. It's very well structured. Generates some go forward, and we do 5 meters out. The legs are rolling.
Oh,
You're
here
not
we go.
stopping.
Jan
The
Hendrik
blow
Wessels.
machine!
Let's go.
Jan Hendrik Wessels
That's
bags
two
a
for him.
brace.
That's 2 for him.
Bags some
Hendrik.
more meat. Jan Hendrik Wessels. Well done, sir.
Place.
You've been phenomenal this afternoon.
Yeah, that's the man. That's him, Jan Hendrik Wessels.
He's got a bit of a penchant for scoring these maul tries.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? The twos in South Africa must just they must keep their eyes open for this boy. He's really coming for them, isn't he? I can't believe he literally got switched from 1 to 2.
He's playing
This
really well.
year.
It's just weeks
And-
into the transition.
It's madness. It's a violation,
Better
blood.
transition than Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes, sir. I think anyone can have a better transition than that. That was a horrible transition. Oh, that was just a joke.
Yeah, that was at the post. 48 minutes in at Loftus Versfeld.
Oh, I love it to see his name, Marcos. Finally, we're on the right side
Only
of the
some
scoreboard.
breathing room here for the Vodacom Bulls. And he's missed it.
No ways.
Shock and horror. Jan Goosen's missed the kick. It doesn't happen very often.
Leonard Loftus saying, very well done, Bulls. Yes, we agree, sir. Very, very well done. unbelievable to see Jan Hendrik Wessels, Mr. JHW. Let's do it. Playing against, terrorizing a team that, is his home union.
Sheep is
The
on.
Sheep!
Jacques du Plessis taking the field. Look at the size of the man. It's scary.
He's literally Thor.
I can't wait to see this. Give him the ball. Ruan Kombrink also. He's had some big carries as well. A big man with some big carries.
Yeah, the man he's got big carries in the title card. He reminds me of a little 3 there. Mornay Smith. Mornay Smith could take a page out of that book.
Mark Jasper almost knocks himself over
Maros
with this
Tambwe.
kick. Maros Tambwe takes it. Here comes Ulrich Low. Gives the fend. To see you next Tuesday on Reynard Fontaine. Ocon's been given, and scrum time for the Vodacom Bulls. It looks like it's Manus van der Merwe.
What's the mullet game in World Rugby at the moment is the thing, and there's a couple of gents with the mullet. What are your thoughts on that, Marcos? I think that is a violation.
Oh, smart in the front party at the back. I love it. David Krill's been playing exceptional rugby, mullet power. I think he's actually gone up a step since he's cut the mullet, and I think if you cut that off, that's his Samson. Then his powers are off. So
No, you cannot go against Samsung.
No,
Android all the way.
Scrub time. Janssen van Vuren.
Yeah, Marcos, all the fans loving the sheeping on, like Kobus Kor Nilsson saying the sheep, here we go. The sheep is on. The sheep is on.
I can't wait to watch
again.
him carry
The sheep is on. Loftus Versfeld finally.
The penalty's gone against the Vodacom Bulls at scrum time. It's the shrewd scrummager in the form of Skalk Ferreira that milks the penalty. Ron Pino will kick. 29-24 is the score after almost 51 minutes at Loftus Versfeld. It's been a tight encounter. And the Cheetahs have the lion's share of possession. I mean, it's not even been close possession-wise. They've had total possession.
Yeah.
I just would like to have another. You don't see many get the better of Mornay Smith. That's a tough call. I thought unless he's got him for hindering, to me it looks like Skalk Ferreira was the first man to dip.
Just quickly before this line out, with all the penalties in SA Rugby, do you think that sets us up? Well, obviously it doesn't, but what do you think about it going into Europe? Because that's going to be because the European teams are pretty disciplined.
Yeah, well, you're playing on slower pitches. Slower pitches, heavy fields. You're going to see a lot of set piece, like we're seeing now as the Cheetahs try to manufacture some kind of maul try there. You're going to see a lot of set piece. You're going to see a lot of scrums go to ground.
I just think like that our discipline has to improve. With all the South African teams, it has to improve. Because those teams, they really are waxed in terms of discipline. They don't give away many penalties.
Powerful work from Jacques du Plessis. And as a result, the Vodacom Bulls have won the knock-on. And immediately Sheep's in a fight. Sheep.
Get off my farm.
He's just sitting in the field. And he's already in a scuffle. Oh, brilliant. Vodacom Bulls have possession now. They've done very well with that maul. Good work from men like Jacques du Plessis.
Who's that chap? Oh, Van Vuren comes on.
And Henkus van Wyk, I think, is also taking the field for the Cheetahs. Yeah.
Van Vuren looking like he's got two casts on his arms there. What's happening? Broken both arms. And Jacques Roy's on boy.
For Mornay Smith.
Beautiful to see. This man also under Jake White hasn't he created leaps and bounds.
Another
Also
man
switched.
Transition, yeah.
Yeah.
To the tight end side.
Yeah. What's he? Her name? He would love the Bulls team.
Scrum time. Vodacom Bulls, Toyota Cheetahs. Ulrich Low studs almost kissing the try line there. We pinned quite far back. Opportunity to milk a penalty with the new front row. Or one new front row.
And it's
Scrum's immediately gone down. Penalty. Vodacom Bulls. Perfect outcome. Perfect result there. It's on the loose head side. So that's Gerard Steenekamp that's managed to secure it.
And interesting to see and note that like the Cheetahs have, normally when you get a forward that's been given the cheese, you bring on another forward for that period to find some sort of parity at scrum time. And they've stuck with 78. Interesting to see there by the Cheetahs. Harvey's for it.
Almost immediate. The scrum collapse there by New replacement tight head prop. That is Conrad van Vuren. He succumbs to the penalty.
Lots of love, Marcos, coming in from our fans. For sheep. Lovely to see Gerard Rousseau saying sheep. Yeah, es lekker wakker. Oh, man. Look at him. He's ready. Look at his presence.
He's enormous.
Look at his presence.
Yasser van Vuren will clear that bizarre box kicking, bizarre but effective boxing strategy. Madosh Tambwe collects, well done. He's worked very hard on his up and unders as Madosh Tambwe, and he's won it back for the Bulls. And now they must counter. Johan Goosen will look for grass, and he finds it. There's acres of space back there. That is a pinpoint accurate kick. Johan Goosen, he's got the ball on a string. That's Goose. Beautiful work.
All we know. It's all we know. And that man at 10, the Goose, he's really making Loftus' pond as well. And when Monestein comes back, he's got some big issues in terms of the starting berth. Me and Mark had a big debate last weekend about how, who just started 10, him or Goose. Monet.
I think Goose has to start at 10. We won't get into it now, but it's tough. You could go either way. They're two exceptional players. The lineout's been won by the Vodacom Bulls almost. Ron Pino latches onto it. Cheetahs have come away with a messy, very messy lineout. And now penalty's been given away by Veer Steenkamp loitering on the wrong side of the breakdown. So another breakdown penalty against the Vodacom Bulls.
It's nice to see the blue bomb squad on. Obviously now, I think it was a great time to bring them on. I think, we need to... Score. We need to tighten the screws properly now. Scores are close.
Wouldn't mind seeing Simpiwe Matanzima come on as well. He brings a massive impact. Injection of pace, injection of energy. Big carrier. Nothing against Gerard Steenkamp. I love him to death, but I just think Simpiwe will add a bit of an impact there at loose end.
To all the Bulls fans, just a quick word. I want to ask you guys something. Who would your starting 8 going into the URC Championship? Who is your starting 8? Post it. Let's see. Maybe we will agree with you because me and Mark have got our starting 8s. We'll chat about it another time. But just post. Let's see what you guys think. Commentators, you rock. Thanks, West. Keep them coming.
Free State Cheetahs on the attack now. Ron Pino has done very well at 10. Malcolm Yar, slippery customer, but he's knocked it on. Go back for the penalty for offside against the Vodacom Bulls. Been a stop-start affair in the second half.
And by 8, I mean from 1 to number 8. Who do you start? So, yeah.
It's like Lionel Mapu, that's a guilty party there, and immediately pointing for the post is Ron Pino. So 29-24 is the score. Opportunity for the Free State Cheetahs to claw back on that lead.
I would like to see the Bulls, get the ball into the hands of guys like Lionel Mapu, Winnie the Pooh, where are you? The man who's been dipped in honey. There he is.
Rampino eyes up the post. He's 3 from 3. Perfect. Kicking wise. In fact,
kicking wise.
Kicking wise.
Kicking
also
wise.
around the field, he's been perfect as well.
Hairline wise. Sorry, it's a nice thing to poke at, when you got a horrible hairline, it just doesn't.
Pino kicks and slots it as well. Oh, he doesn't. It bounces off the post. Opportunity, and there's a knock on. Ruan Kombrings knocked it cold in front of his own try line. Opportunity for the Cheetahs. Yeah.
No.
Pino. No. Pino.
Yeah, no.
Jasper, good tackle from Sheep. Penalty has gone against the Free State Cheetahs. Good work from the pack there, good shove. And as we said, that Supuma Tanzima has taken the field as well.
You called for it, Marcos. And you know what? Anton Forster, I think for me, you're at the moment number 1 with that comment. You haven't been commenting much, but for that is quality. Take away the cheetah clause. That is unbelievable. That's, if you can beat that, come on, supporters. Give us your best comments. Give us some questions. Ask Mark a couple of questions. Anything you want to know about Mark, he'll answer it.
And Matanzima is the man who's come away with the penalty win there. He was the jackal at the breakdown. What a way to introduce yourself into the second half. Lineout is very deep, very high from Jan Hendrik Wessels. It's completely missed by his jumpers. So the Cheetahs have now gotten out of jail free once again. Here comes the inside center. That is Masuku. Here comes Jasper Cohen. It's a knock-on. It was a freakish offload from Cohen. Didn't go to hand. Acrobatics. In the wider channels.
He's impressed me. He's another one who's great. Him and Rowan Pino, I think, have been running the show for the Cheetahs, haven't they, Marcos?
Just over the fingertips there. Low. I think Wessels and Low haven't been on the same page at line-out time today. They've overshot each other a couple times. And as we say that, sloppy Joe van Zyl takes the field for Jan Hendrik Wessels. I think he's had an industrious afternoon. Missed his jumpers a couple times, but off the ball, on the ball, he's been phenomenal. He's been perfect at the base, at the back of the ruck, back of the maul. Scored 2 tries, been a willing carrier. If he can just find a few more of his jumpers, would have been a perfect outing for Jan Hendrik Wessels.
To all the Bull supporters watching, the future Bok is on the field right now. Joe van Zyl, Sloppy Joe, the man who joined us in studio a couple of weeks back. Yeah, he is a strong player. Just watch him. Just look at his ability around the park.
Vodacom Bulls looking to squeeze at scrum time. Here comes Ulrich Low. He beats the first man every time he carries. Looking to switch point of attack, or we box kicking again. Here comes Marco Josef van Vuren. Let's see this idiosyncratic box kicking style. Straight up in the air. He finds distance as well. As bizarre as it looks, it's very effective. Here comes Duncan Saul. We've seen little of him today. Suku out to Vardy Bosov, the outside center, the stocky outside center of the Cheetahs, and it looks like almost a breakdown penalty milked by Davy Creel. Bosov again, inside ball. Ulrich Low trying to get over it. Unsuccessful this time. Cheetahs remain with possession as they have pretty much the entire game. They still find themselves trailing though. Going through the phases, the men from the Free State. Tian Meyer, penalty's been given. It's again Matanzima, that's his second breakdown penalty. What a way to introduce yourself onto the park. The replacement loosehead prop, back-to-back breakdown penalty steals. Well done, sir.
You know what, Mark? He's going to get a shot in my team, in my projected team. But also, Marcos, your corners wants to know who your man of the match is so far. To both of us, who's your man of the match so far?
That's a great question.
Yeah,
I think not a lot of standouts. I would say usually we have a couple. We struggle to select between a wide net in terms of man of the match with the Vodacom Bulls. But I think. I thought Jan Hendrik Wessels was industrious, but because of a few misses at line-out time, I don't think he can win it. I thought Mornay Smith's done very well at tight head. I think...
pick one. Come on.
Ulrich Low, I'm going to give it to him. There have been some mistakes, some miscommunication at the line-out time with Ulrich Low, but his carrying has been so impressive. Always gets us on the front foot. So I'm going Ulrich Low. I think a shout out to Jan Goosen as well. He's also been exceptional at pivot, but I'm giving it to Ulrich Low.
For me, I know you probably won't get it because he's come up so early. I think Jan Hendrik Wessels for me, Marcos. He's been a shining star.
Looking to flex their muscles as the Vodacom Bulls pack. It's a strong maul. Good base for Keegan Johannes. Here comes Matanzima, beats the first, almost the second. Johannes, beautiful pass out. British Chambwe gets over it.
What is
it's
it?
A
violation! Woo! There he is.
Let's give him your nickname.
Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Half man, half amazing. Chocolate Superman. Marosh Tambwe, Mad Dog, bags him some meat, doesn't he, Marcos? A bietjie vlees op Loftusversveld.
How about that pass there from Keegan Johannes again across the face of the defense? Perfect. Nothing the Toyota Cheetahs can do about it. It's a risky pass, the skip pass, or double skip pass in that case, that can easily be intercepted if it's not 100% on point, accurate, and it was that time from Keegan Johannes, who snuck onto the field and made a very, very impressive contribution early on, and he's going to lift the tempo and inject some energy as well to his backline.
Yes, sir. And this Blue Bomb squad proving to be strong again, isn't it, Marcos? You know, guys like Matanzima making an instant impact. Guys like Keegan Johannes.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Sheep's been brought a physical presence. I've been waiting for Marosh Tambwe to get his hands on the ball. He's done so well in the air, which was a point of criticism laid against him months prior. He's worked hard on it. He's come back a more complete player. We all know what he can do with ball in hand. Defensively, he's always been solid. High balls have been his kryptonite, his Achilles heel. He's worked on it. He's won 2 brilliant high balls tonight. He's really been impressive.
Yeah, he has. And to impress at wing is a tough position because you are really missing.
Especially with 25% possession.
So you only get a couple of opportunities a game, Marcus.
Make them count.
Yeah, you have to make them count, and he has.
Gombrink, he's got an absolute rocket of a boot. We all know that. One of the things that made him a Springbok back in 2016 when he introduced himself on the international scene with 2 simply sensational carries, one of which resulting in a try against Ireland.
Yeah, the Lions, this just goes back to what we always say. If the Bulls are good, the Boks are good. The Lions were good that year and the Boks were horrible and terrible. So our Yikske rivals essentially are horrible and terrible, even if they're good.
36-24 is the score after 63 minutes of Loftus Versfeld. Vodacom Bulls, of course, starting to trot out to a rather commanding lead. Sikakete is back onto the field. The man who got the cheese earlier, got his marching orders. Spent 10 minutes in the sin bin. And again, he misses.
He's struggling.
Polisi, man!
Here we go.
You go, Baldi Polisi. Off goes Jacques.
Baldi
But Roy, and here comes
Goose.
Jan Person. He sells the dummy. He wants a receipt for that, does Masuku. He bought it for all it's worth. Menace at breakdown on the Cheetahs, looking to get involved. Here comes Sloppy Joe, beats his first man. Cheetahs over it, but there's been a slow rollout. And again, we said, KK, you've harped on it. Consistency from the ref. There was a slow rollout there by Van Vuren.
And consistency was shown.
Consistency was shown.
Yeah, I agreed, sir. Yes, this Jacques van Rooyen, Jacques Duplessis, he is an absolute unit. He's huge.
No, it's scary. It's scary to know that they are freaks
like that,
walking like the earth, like
amongst
that
men.
size.
Freaks amongst men.
So I'd love to see him make a carry or two because I don't think the Cheetahs are going to have any answer for anything that he posits.
There's Sloppy Joe. There he is. There he is. Lovely fella, isn't he, Marcos?
Wonderful human being.
Yeah, I'm an ex-head boy at office. Great man.
As he throws, he finds Ruan Nokia. Here we go, Sheep. Carry
Here
it,
we
boy.
go.
You biscuit. Over the advantage line.
Number 6's shoulder must be feeling it.
All Arnoldi could do was hang on for dear life. Alrechlo with another busy carry. Johannes, Lionel Mapu beats Ruan Pino.
Slipping and sliding, he was first there. Oh, it's clear.
Penalty's gone against. Just as the Vodacom Bulls were starting to generate some real momentum, they succumb to another breakdown penalty. It looks like it's Arnoldi that's won it for the Cheetahs, the replacement hooker. Another beautiful pass across the face of the defense from Keegan Johannes. Skip pass, finds Lionel Mapu, who's been running beautiful lines. Might as well call him Pythagoras. Gets over the advantage line. All Ruan Pino could do was eat his dust, but he managed to pull him down. Arnoldi gets over it. Wins the penalty.
Mud lines. Pythagoras, no, that's quality. That is quality.
Arnoldi won it fair and square. Slow were the cleaners there for the Vodacom Bulls. Rucks have been a real thorn in our side the last couple of weeks. That's something we need to clear up going forward. Lineouts have been at 6s and 7s for both teams, really, especially the Cheetahs.
A lovely comment. That's also with Anton Forster. Casaldo saying, finals, Bulls vs shot, Dan eet ons visvingers. Yeah, I'll back that. 100%. Yes, 100%, ma'am. And Zanny Lawrence saying, ho baby blow. For sure, ons ho baby blow.
There's a familiar face. Opsmo. Opa Mohoje takes the field. Former Springbok for the Toyota Cheetahs.
And former captain of this franchise.
Just a reminder to all of you at home, all of you listening, you can win a cap signed by the Vodacom Bulls captain this afternoon. So make sure that you comment or with a question. It could be just a great comment of encouragement. And also make sure you share the post. That is crucial if you want to win that cap. That's something you can put there, mantelpiece on your pub or wear it. I wouldn't take it off.
Yeah, and that's something that's great. You know, it's something that's signed by a captain of a team that is a historic team. This Blue Bull squad is historic, guys. So trust me, you want to have that cap.
Not probably the way you want to introduce yourself onto the scene. Opsmo gives away the penalty immediately in front of post. Jan Goosen says, I eat those for breakfast, sir. I'll take that kick.
Just a quick one. When you went on tour with the Boks, was Opsmo, did you ever meet him?
I actually met Opsmo in Bloemfontein, funny enough, in that England series in 2018. Great fella. Obviously a big presence. He's a big unit, and he made a name for himself under Heineke Meyer, playing in that rugby championship series ages ago, playing against the All Blacks. Baptism of fire, really, for a Springbok debut, and he really made a good account of himself. I would have loved to see him play some more Springbok caps, but unfortunately he succumbed to some injuries. Been unlucky in that department, but a great man. I did meet him in that series against England.
Yeah, and Marcus, I also want to ask, because obviously he's obviously a leader, because people see him as a leader. And when you met him, could you get the vibe of him that he actually is a sort of a leading character?
Most definitely. He's a lead by example kind of character. You know, he's hard-nosed, number 7. So, yeah, good captain to have. And I always saw him as potentially a future ball captain as well. He's certainly got that presence, except when he gives away penalties as soon as he takes the field.
You can give away as much penalties as you want, I'd love to say, Marcus.
Most definitely. There was actually a rumor that he was going to join the Vodacom Bulls a while ago.
Really?
Yeah. Not too long ago.
Yeah, well, there's always rumors about everyone joining the best franchise in the world.
Ruan Pienaar. 68 minutes gone, 39-24 is the score. Of course, Jan Persson split the uprights there. Ruan Nokia collects.
To Johan, he wants to know who checks the comments to know who won the cap. There's a big team here, myself, there's a team behind us that checks the comments. So really here we're going to depth of who wins the comments.
But it is subjective. We need to admit that it's not a subjective decision, but it's whom we believe has made the best comment or asked the best question after sharing the post on Facebook. Here comes Duncan Saul, weaving inside outside, gets tackled by Polisiman.
So, and one last thing about the comments. If you guys have got an idea of how we should give away the comments, maybe that could be a cool thing to add to our show. Give us your ideas. Just send in your comments how we should give away the prize winner.
David Brits, he's a stocky character in midfield. He's just taken the field as well. Tian Meyer, Ruan Pienaar, Opsmo, Open Mohoje gets met by Paul Hendricks, another Springbok. Tian Meyer spots a gap and he's away. Beautiful cover tackle by Marosh Tambwe. Almost spilled by Aiden Davis. Here comes Malcolm Yard. Janku Swanepoel. Oh, it looks like it's Labuskachi has taken the field for the Vodacom Bulls and has won the penalty. Just over 10 minutes to go in Pretoria. The score is 39-24 in favor of the Vodacom Bulls. And after a tight, deadlocked first half, what looked like it was marching towards a stalemate, the Vodacom Bulls have truly run away with it in the second half. The Cheetahs have failed to even register a single point.
Yeah, I think Louis is trying to have a play on words there, saying a Bulls win will cap the season for the Blue Bulls. Come on now, Louis. Come on, Louis. Surely not.
You can do better than that,
You can do better than Louis.
Labuskachi, the man who's taken the field, the former under-21 captain. Great steal as Chris Smith, not to be confused with Chris Smith.
I'm a big fan of that boy. He's a strong rugby player.
Chris Smith or Chris Smith? Or
Smith, both. But Chris Smith, so he also both Stellenbosch boys. Also, obviously playing for Harvey's is Chris Smith, and he's a strong rugby player. So watch out for him.
Cheetahs won the line off. Chris Smith immediately into the action. It looks like Polisiman's over it.
That's nice.
Slow rollout for Joe van Zyl. Penalty's gone against the Vodacom Bulls. Tough work, tough yards there for the replacement tight prop, Jacques van Rooyen. Got over it, almost had it in the bag. Slow rollout, denied him of a vital steal.
You know what, Mark, I think I know we stressed that point earlier, that we like the fact that the refs are being very strict at breakdown time. I think it makes the rucks a lot more efficient and a lot more cleaner for the refs to ref. Better for the refs to ref, and you know what's happening. Yeah. At times it's just bodies everywhere, and now you know, then you gotta get out of there.
So I think we're going to see a lot of stop-start, a lot of penalties now, but it sets us up in the future for a faster, more fluid, cleaner game of rugby and a better product ultimately for the fans as well. Opportunity for a consolation try here for the Free State Cheetahs. They're 5 meters out. They've got a line out that has not operated with any kind of fluidity or success today.
And Mark Okuba says loves the commentary. There you go.
Thanks, Jacobus. We really appreciate that. We appreciate the support. Here come the Free State Cheetahs. Brits, Pienaar, Jasper, Cohen Jasper from fullback. The man from CUT who dazzled in the Varsity Cup.
Not surprising. He's really
been threatening all afternoon.
He's been so good. Yeah, there's a need. Like he really is, And we were speaking about it earlier, Marcus, before the game, about how the mold, those Cheetahs copy mold of rugby players are really coming through in SA rugby, and he's another one like him, this like small guy, but he's so explosive, isn't he? And he goes over and bags some meat.
Beautiful angle there from Cohen Jasper. As I said, he's been threatening all night, been really threatening to blow the top of the defense and score some tries. The Bulls have done a good job of containing him, but there he manages to get over the whitewash. They pull one back to the Free State Cheetahs. Ruan Pienaar right in front of the uprights. He won't miss those. 39-31 is the score here at Loftus Versfeld. All to play for. 8 points in it. 8 minutes to go. There's still life here for the Free State Cheetahs.
So Johan Smart saying, Marcus, the last thing about the commentators, but Johan Smart saying, julle commentators goed hoor trots op julle in die bulle. So essentially, I know you don't know Afrikaans. So essentially that means they're very proud of us in the Bulls.
I got that. Thank you very much.
And then there was Leonardus van Valsman saying only one thing, which is a fair criticism of your team. Only one thing, Jack White will have to work on the Bulls' discipline. I think that is fair, sir, especially at breakdown going into the CRC, 100%.
But there has been a buy-in nationally from the coaches that the refs will penalise or be a lot stricter at breakdown time to prepare us for the URC. So fair enough, something to work on. As the Free State Cheetahs looking to break out here via Duncan Saul, the tackle is made by Jan Goosen and Cornel Hendricks. The Cheetahs are really looking to uncork this attack. Here we go. And then they've spilled it cold. It's Arnold. Oh, it's Henkes van Wyk has just dropped it. I think the defense was going to open up for him, and he just. I really thought that was going to be a try time there. Yeah. Cheetahs were playing left to right. Beautiful break down the right flank there. Solid, brave tackle from Cornel Hendricks.
It's just also stuck onto the floor for the Cheetahs. Another man who played under Harvey's at Stellenbosch.
Henkes van Wyk, the replacement tight head, coming in from Japan to the Cheetahs. Had the ball right in front of him, just couldn't collect. But the penalty's been given against the Vodacom Bulls, so opportunity here for Ruan Pienaar. He's been exceptional kicking off the boots, pinning us back as he does once again. Just 8 points in this game. If the Cheetahs score a quick try here, it's all to play for at Loftus Versfeld.
On that note, I'm very surprised that he actually went for the corner. I thought they would go for Pauls so that they get an opportunity to get ahead on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
so
true. Could go either way there. We're not going to let you over the try line easily at all. We're going to take up as many minutes as we can. So let's see what happens here. A Maul time again. Maul's been favourable for both setups. Cheetahs 6 meters out. Arnoldi finds Sekekete. They've struggled to be on the same page this afternoon. But now when it matters, they find their jumpers. The Cheetahs trudge on. Marching forward, the Vodacom Bulls has Sommer on the side. Have they done it illegally? Matanzima's over it. The ball's gone to ground. Legally, says the referee. First battle won by the Vodacom Bulls. 4 meters out. Free State Cheetahs. Chris Smith. Ruan Pienaar flings it out wide. Who's onto it? It's Duncan Saul. Wrapping around. Malcolm Yard turns the corner. Davy Creel can't make the tackle, but it's made. Has that try been scored? Ruan Combrink may have given away a high shot on Malcolm Yar, who turned the corner around the outside. He had so much to do. The defense was sprinting onto him. He thinks he scored it. I think he has as well. It's going to be a very tough conversion for Ruan Pienaar with 4.5 minutes to go. There might be a yellow card in the reckoning here. He copped a high shot by one of the scrambling Vodacom Bulls defenders. I think it was Ruan Combrink who gave it away.
If the try stands, then surely he doesn't get a yellow card for that. Surely not, eh?
Combrink, he's tried to go for the tackle, but he's wrapped it right around the jawline of Malcolm Yard, who his backside may have touched the whitewash.
His nozzle.
High tackle, but if that is a high tackle, which it definitely is, and the try is not scored, that'll be a penalty try and a yellow card.
That's a try. That's a try.
Beautiful presence of mind there from Malcolm Yar. He turns in contact, knows exactly where the try line is. And the yellow card looks like it's going to be given against Ruan Combrink as well. Double whammy. Try and yellow card. Ruan Combrink gets his marching orders. All to play for with just 4.5 minutes to go at Loftus. The Cheetahs have crawled their way back into this game.
Yeah. For foul play, a yellow card, no matter what happens, will always be given. Yeah.
Very tough.
I've been
very
impressed with the
tough
ref,
kick.
Mark. I actually
Yeah,
have
I
been.
have.
I really
Very
have been.
consistent.
I mean, and the fact that we haven't been speaking about him at all means that it's been a well-reffed game.
This is a crucial kick for Rowan Pienaar and the Free State Cheetahs. If he sinks it, it means that penalty kick will not result in a draw. If he kicks it over, it means the Cheetahs just need to get into our territory, milk a penalty, and they can win the game.
Yeah,
Kick is missed. It was a very tough kick for Rowan Pienaar. Even a man of his pedigree misses the kick. 4 minutes to go. The Cheetahs are very much in this game. Vodacom Bulls need to cling on here.
Yeah, we need to really need to look at ourselves in terms of defense. I'm sure Joey Mangala can't be happy where he's sitting, to concede 36 points.
Slow scramble as well. But I thought Goosen and Comrick did well to get across. I thought they were going to handle it, but Ya's such brilliant feet. He just came back on the inside. Not much we could do about it.
Yeah.
Now we're down to 14. Cheetahs very much on the march. Momentum behind them. They're clear through Pienaar. 3.5 minutes to go. Bulls need to slow this game down now.
Again.
It's a beautiful kick. It hasn't gone out. Goosen clears. Finds grass. There's a Cheetahs player laying strewn in midfield. He's injured. Pienaar kicks again. Minutes, seconds ticking away at Loftus Versfeld. 3 points in at 39-36 is the score. Vodacom Bulls still up on the scoreboard, and another beautiful kick from Rowan Pienaar, really showing his experience. He's a good shot for man of the match, is Rowan Pienaar.
Yeah.
He's been on another level this afternoon.
Yeah,
Playing at 9, playing at 10, controlling things, pulling the
He
strings.
probably has been man of the match, to be honest. Regardless of what the scoreboard says, he probably has been, the shining star out of the 30 men on the field. As our man Sloppy Joe, just to Mr. Matanzima.
2.5 minutes to go at Loftus Versfeld. Vodacom Bulls pinged in their own half. They are down to 14. He finds Ronald Keir, does Sloppy Joe. The penalty has been given, and it's against the Free State Cheetahs. Vodacom Bulls breathe a sigh of relief. 2.5 minutes to go. Opportunity to get themselves into the Free State Cheetahs half. Get on the right side of the halfway line. Goosen finds touch. Crucial. 2 minutes left on the clock. Just 3 points separate these two teams. They've gone at it. Hammer and tongs. Ronald Keir was interfered with in the air. Fair penalty.
Yeah, ref has been he's been very good. Impressed with him.
Sale. Pressure on his shoulders. Must find his jumper. Lineout has not been picture perfect for the Vodacom Bulls. And again, it's missed, but we come away with it. Jan Goosen, Rowan Keir, beautiful offload to the charging number 5. Polisiman finds Sheep. Big carry from Jacques Duplessis. Vodacom Bulls now threatening to break out. Goosen finds Marosh Tambwe. Good hands from number 14. Beats the first man, as he so often does. This ball could be out.
No,
The Cheetahs have
out.
come away
Brits.
with it. David Brits. Penalty's been given against the Free State Cheetahs here with a minute to go, and there's a fight in the middle of the field.
Best believe JDP's involved.
Always. Sheep's always involved, and he wants some more afters there. He's been a menace off the bench.
Yeah. Start to see him play when our books are back. Not that it matters if the books are there or not, but when the books are back, to see him play with guys like Dwayne Vermeulen and see Marcel come back from injury, it's going to be an absolute violation. That will be a violation.
Make sure you share this post if you're on Facebook. Comment with something interesting, whether it's a question or just a comment. You could walk away with the cap signed by the Vodacom Bulls captain this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
1 minute to go. Tambwe did beautifully there to get around Yah, who turned the corner early and scored a sublime try.
Yeah. Leonardo's, I agree with you. Yeah, Pienaar's a good player. We must admit that. Yes, we have to give credit's due. Yeah, you've been. Leonardo's, maybe you should come join us in studio one of these days. You can be our guest pundit.
Penalty against the Vodacom Bulls. They opt to go for the line rather than going for post. It's a tough kick on the angle, but it would have almost put this game beyond reach for the Free State Cheetahs. Would mean that they would need to score a converted try to get it with less than a minute to go. Right call, you would say, but the line-out has not been a thing of beauty for either side. Best believe the men from Bloemfontein will contest our line out here. Joe van Sail to feed. He's got some tall timber to look for. He finds Roanoke here. And the maul is on. We've seen mauls
Good
all
counter shove.
afternoon. Cheetahs are pushing us back towards our own try line. Joe van Sail has it at the base. There's just 15 seconds to go at Loftus. Don't do anything risky here, Vodacom Bulls. Good maul. Sloppy Joe still has it, but he's knocked it. He's knocked it at the crucial moment. 7 seconds to go. There's life for the Free State Cheetahs. They've got a scrum.
Lucky there, Sloppy Joe. Lucky there, boy. Head up.
Probably a little bit of inexperience there. He did very well to control it. He made a good carry, but probably just tried to do a little bit too much.
No.
Found himself isolated, tried to get back to his feet and release the ball, which he had to do legally, and he spilt it in contact. As a result, Free State Cheetahs, with just a few seconds left, have an opportunity to go coast to coast. It's going to take a lot of work from them to get into our half and get a penalty. We cannot afford to let that happen. Especially with the Sharks breathing down our neck and them having a game against Western Province later this evening to decide.
I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
For you from Rian. He wants to know, Mark, what is the best victory you've ever watched in a rugby game?
No, it was.
I know
Yeah.
I know this answer.
It was the Springboks beating England at Yokohama. I was there pitch side to watch it. Best things ever happened to me.
Yeah.
And second to that is watching Anu Botha get over the whitewash and win a Carling Curry Cup for the Vodacom Bulls.
Yeah, those are good, great winning moments, aren't they, Marcos?
Scrum's gone straight down for the Cheetahs. I think it's Henkes van Wyk that's looking the guilty party, although a penalty hasn't been awarded. So I think he's got one shot to keep this scrum up. Vodacom Bulls definitely have the upper hand here at scrum time. There's no doubt about that. Last chance saloon for the Free State Cheetahs. Can they work some magic? Can the Vodacom Bulls keep them out? We're in the red at Loftus Fastball. 39-36 is the score. Vodacom Bulls are a man down. Ruin Kombrink gave away a high tackle and got the cheese. Last chance. Otherwise, it's good night Vienna for Free State Cheetahs. Mayer to feed. Need a big scrum here. Vodacom Bulls. The scrum's gone down. Penalty has been awarded against the Free State Cheetahs. The Vodacom Bulls have come away with the win. They've survived here. That's what you like to see. Just put it out.
Yeah,
Jan Goosen will put it out.
The Blue Bomb squad again has done the job. Yet again, Marcos, on Loftus Versveld, Matanzima, Jacques Duplessis, Jacques van Rooyen, all the boys.
Keegan Johannes.
They've done the job
Phenomenal as
again.
well.
They've done the job again. The Blue Bomb squad is a thing. I'm telling you now, it is a thing, Marcos.
And look, it wasn't always pretty at Loftus Versfeld. The Vodacom Bulls had to fight and work really hard for a tight victory against the Free State Cheetahs team that many people wrote off. They said it was a dead rubber. They were coming up to Loftus to lose, essentially. They're number 6 on the log. But there's so much pride to play for from a very proud union that is the Free State Cheetahs. We knew they were going to play hard. They were going to be physical. They were going to be in our face. Ultimately, we managed to secure the victory, come away with the win, 39-36, 5 tries all. The boots of Jan Goosen proved to be the difference maker, and a big second half from the Vodacom Bulls, and some great work from the men off the bench, as you mentioned, Matanzima, Jacques Duplessis, Jacques van Rooyen, Keegan Johannes, even Kombrink. I know he gave away the yellow, but they all
He was good. Yeah,
they all injected a pace, up the tempo, and played great rugby. And the Cheetahs couldn't hang with us. And eventually, even though it was close, we won the game.
And Marcos, just quickly before we announce the winner of this, it's that time where we do our combined team.
Should we do it?
Let's do it.
Combined team,
Let's
okay.
do it. Let's do
Fullback, Cohen Jasper for me.
It's a coin for you.
I think
Jasper,
David
Jasper.
Kriel, I love you to death. He's always safe as houses.
Today, Jasper.
I think Jasper had the upper hand because he was more dangerous with the ball in his hands. He scored a try, created opportunities for those. So I'm happy to concede there and give that to Jasper.
And then in 11 and 14, for me, it has to be Malcolm Yard 11 because our 11 got taken off early in the game. It has to be Malcolm
Curtly
Yard.
Orense, unfortunately, and shout out to him. We hope he's doing well. Hope it was just precaution to see him after he charged the ball down with his head. We hope, I agree. So Yar has to be at 11, and not just because of that, he was also very impressive.
And he scored a try.
He threatened all game long, scored a try. He was good, and I think at 14, Marosh Tambwe really career-defining performance for me because he scored a try and he looked dangerous, but he had few opportunities. But off the ball, he was great. Good work rate. great under the high ball. So
Yeah,
14 Vodacom.
something that has been seen as his kryptonite. He was really good at today, which is nice to see. And then your midfield, top 13?
I didn't see a lot from Masuku or Boshoff. I think 13 has to be Lionel Mapu.
Yeah,
because
100%.
He's so dangerous
Every
in the
time
wider channels.
Third pivot.
But Cornel Hendricks was one of his quieter games. I think he worked hard defensively, but you have to give it to Cornel Hendricks. I think Masuku, not enough from Masuku.
Yeah, we saw more from Cornel than Masuku for sure. And then at 10, Marcos, who...
10 is Jan Goosen. For me, it's not even close. Jan Goosen was exceptional this afternoon.
Yeah, he was. And then
them back,
9,
great.
Ruan Pienaar for me. I know he moved to 10. But for me, Ruan Pienaar was unbelievable at 9. I'm happy with that.
Shout out to Marco Janssen from Fearon at
yeah.
6'2", playing scrum off. That is where his bread's buttered, but he's played. We're used to seeing him in the wider channels.
He was
brought a
really
physical, but his box kicking was just so bizarre.
Yeah.
It was effective, as we said, but strange. But he played very well. But Pienaar just controlled things. He's the reason that he kept the Cheetahs in the hunt. So I'm happy to give Ron Pienaar
Yeah,
9.
Pienaar's typically in the hunt for the man of the match. Also, you have to put him at 9. You know what I mean? And then let's go from the front row first. Who are you looking at, boy?
Oh, I think it's all Bulls front row. I think Jan-Hendrik Wessels deserves the number 2 jersey. Skalk Ferreira was a shrewd scrummager, but he was ultimately out-scrummed, out-muscled by Morne Smith and Gerard Seenekamp all around the park. Locks, I'm going... It's Janko and Ruan Okia because
it has to be Bulls.
the Cheetahs lineout was just nowhere today. It was all over the place. They couldn't secure their own ball. They couldn't compete.
Can't.
So all Vodacom Bulls second row.
I know we are biased commentary, but this is really not biased though. We're being really serious here.
Tight 5, all Vodacom Bulls. Back row.
Back row, Ulrich, obviously.
Ulrich was a presence, a unit, a behemoth at 8. Always gets over the advantage line.
6 is tough.
6 is tough. So 8's Ulrich low. Oh, Mossi, shout out to Mklali Mossi from the Cheetahs, scored a try and he was very energetic, but just can't.
Ooh, I forgot about that, Marcos.
Ulrich
I forgot about Mklali.
No, but Ulrich low was on another level. 6 and 7.
I'll go Mklali, you can go.
No, come on. You can't leave Ulrich low out of this team. Ulrich low was a force.
But Mklali in a team that it was horrible and terrible, he shined.
He elevated those around him, but he wasn't even close to Ulrich. Ulrich Low's on Springbok, knocking the door down for a Springbok place at the moment.
Okay.
Ulrich Low at 8. He's not even.
Okay.
Mossi can play off the bench if he wants. 6 and 7. Aiden Davis. For me, Aiden Davis was really good. Veer, I'm a fan of, but I think Aiden Davis really got through a lot of work. Was good at line-out time. He was probably their best ball carrier, always willing. I think Aiden Davis at 7.
6 Onubota.
6 Onubota,
yeah. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that, except for 8. I know I love Ulrich, but I think today we need to give a credit to you. And
that's madness.
And we know there's only 2 players we picked from the team.
That's bordering on madness to give it to.
No, but look at
this.
But Marcus, look at the score. It's 39-36. We've given basically everyone to the Bulls. There has to be another position that's someone who's doing the hard yards. And for me, Mhlali was someone who's doing the hard yards in the Cheetahs team.
Just doing the hard yards, not enough to.
JHW man of the match, eh?
Yeah, Jan-Hendrik Wessels man of the match, very worthy recipient. Ulrich Low for me is no doubt about it was the number 8. So we've picked a combined team. Let us know in the comments if you agree with it. We've tried to be unbiased, even though it's very biased commentary, and pick a couple Cheetahs players. Ultimately, Vodacom Bulls deserved winners. It was tight. 39-36 was the final score. 5 tries all. Boot of Jan Goosen proved the difference. KK, why don't you give us the winner of that cap signed by the Vodacom Bulls captain?
So the winner today is Mr. Leonardus von Velsleben. Sir, I will be in contact with you and we will get you that cap signed by our skipper. Signed delivered.
Congratulations, Leonardus. Thank you for listening. Thank you to everyone at home who listened in to Biased Bullseye Commentary. We are so happy to be here, just doing what we love.
Triple tap.
Everyone at home, thank you for tuning in. It's been quite an exciting game. It was closer than I think we anticipated, but ultimately the bomb squad of the Vodacom Bulls and a strong second half showing just put the game out of reach for the Toyota Cheetahs. End of the day, 39-36. We'll take the win and we'll go into the semi-finals next week. We will see you for that semi-final right here, same place, wherever you are, wherever you may be listening. You will be listening to Bullseye Commentary. Thank you very much, KK. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. My name is Mark Nankaro. See you guys next time.
Boom, boom.